The Audi RS7 is the kind of car that makes supercars nervous and luxury sedans completely irrelevant. Because somehow, Audi created a machine that can silently cruise like a business-class limousine and then suddenly destroy exotic cars at a traffic light without breaking a sweat. But here's the crazy part. There's one hidden feature about the RS7 that almost nobody talks about, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why some owners are actually calling it the perfect daily supercar. And trust me, the final reveal completely changes how you see this machine. The moment you look at the Audi RS7, you already know this thing means business. The massive grille, razor-sharp LED lights, the aggressive wide stance, and that sleek, coupe-like body make it look less like a sedan and more like a futuristic weapon. Audi didn't design this car to blend in, they designed it to dominate highways. And the wild thing is, it manages to look elegant and terrifying at the same time. That's a combination very few cars can pull off, but then you hear the numbers, and everything gets even crazier. Under the hood sits a monstrous 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pushing out over 620 horsepower in the performance version. That's not just fast, that's supercar territory. 0 to 60 happens in around 3 seconds. Think about that for a second. This giant luxury sedan launches harder than many Ferraris from just a few years ago. And unlike some loud, dramatic supercars, the RS7 does it with this cold, calculated confidence that almost feels unfair. Now here's where Audi becomes dangerous, because speed alone isn't enough anymore. Plenty of cars are fast, but the RS7 combines brutal acceleration with comfort so refined that you could drive it every single day without sacrificing luxury. The cabin feels like a high-tech penthouse on wheels. Massive digital displays, premium materials everywhere, ambient lighting. That transforms the interior at night. And those sport seats? They hug you like a fighter jet cockpit while still feeling comfortable enough for long road trips. And the craziest part is how adaptable this car is. 1 second it's calm, quiet, and smooth. The next second, you switch into RS mode. The exhaust wakes up, the suspension tightens, and suddenly the RS7 turns into an absolute monster. It's like owning two completely different cars in one body. That dual personality is exactly why enthusiasts are obsessed with it. But let's talk about the real battlefield, the rivals. Because the Audi RS7 isn't just competing with regular luxury sedans. No. This thing is fighting cars like the BMW M8 Grand Coupe and the Mercedes-AMG GT63S. And somehow, Audi managed to create a balance that many people think those rivals still struggle to perfect. BMW delivers aggression, Mercedes delivers drama, but Audi delivers precision. Everything feels engineered with surgical accuracy. And if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, hit that like button and subscribe, because the final secret about the RS7 is something most car reviewers completely miss. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Now let's talk about the sound, because this is where opinions get interesting. Some people say the RS7 sounds too controlled compared to American Muscle or AMG's thunderous V8s. But honestly, that's exactly the point. The RS7 doesn't scream for attention. It whispers confidence. It's the kind of car driven by someone who doesn't need to prove anything. And when you finally push it hard, the deep growl and aggressive pops from the exhaust remind you there's still a beast hiding underneath all that luxury. Then there's the technology. Audi packed this car with some of the smartest systems in the industry. Quattro all-wheel drive gives unbelievable grip in almost any condition. Rear-wheel steering helps this massive sedan feel shockingly agile. The adaptive suspension constantly adjusts itself to the road, and the result is almost unreal. The RS7 feels smaller, lighter, and sharper than it actually is. You're basically driving a luxury missile disguised as a practical four-door car, and yes, practical. That's the shocking thing nobody expects. Because despite all the power and aggression, the RS7 is still usable. The hatchback design gives you impressive cargo space. You can fit luggage, shopping bags, camera gear, even road trip equipment without sacrificing performance. Try doing that comfortably in a Lamborghini. But now we arrive at the biggest reveal of all. The reason some people genuinely believe the Audi RS7 may be one of the greatest modern cars ever built. It's not just because it's fast. It's not because it's luxurious. And it's not because it looks stunning. It's because the RS7 eliminates compromise. Most cars force you to choose comfort or performance. luxury or practicality, daily usability or excitement. But the RS7 somehow combines all of them into one machine. That's why owners become obsessed with it, because after driving the RS7, many people realize they don't actually need multiple cars anymore. This single Audi can replace a luxury, sedan, a sports car, a grand tourer, and even some SUVs all at once. And in a world where car companies constantly force buyers into categories, the RS7 breaks every rule. That's not just impressive, that's legendary.